It is not an empty net. Zeglin is in net. And an opportunity here, right in front. Shot saved by Blair. Her best of the night, and a follow-up score! Nicole Gosling busts one through the first tally of the night for Clarkson, and they're down just a goal. We've talked about Wisconsin being the national champs, reigning from a year ago. They knocked off the team whose ice they're playing on right now. Northeastern tied it, and just a tough-to-swallow goal for the Huskies that gave Mark Johnson's group a 6th national title under his watch.
Yeah, that national title game was a really good hockey game between two really good hockey teams. Darryl Watts scored the game-winning goal, kind of banking it off one of the Huskies there in front of the net. And if this score holds, there will be a national title game rematch in the quarterfinals, in the Elite Eight, in the Final Eight, whatever you want to call it. Wisconsin Northeastern will meet again. This time it'll be here on home ice for Northeastern rather than Lake Erie like it was last year.
Out at Erie Insurance Arena, home of the Erie Otters in the OHL. Under 5 minutes to play. Clarkson, they need a first goal in order to worry about trimming back this deficit. They haven't been able to beat Kennedy Blair for the first 55 minutes of this one.
It'd be interesting to see kind of what time they're thinking for Zeglin heading to the bench. You wonder if it's as soon as they gain a little possession at the other end, because obviously can't pull her if Wisconsin's still buzzing. But Clarkson's had moments where they've kind of settled in on their offensive end of the ice. And you wonder if they can do that here. Will they pull Zeglin with 4 minutes to go?
Gwynn busts one up to Gosling. And now here's Goodwin, forced off the play by Shayla Edwards on a dump. Clarkson gets 4 new skaters out onto the ice. Goodwin, the only one with tired legs, stays out there as a turnover at center ice, puts it on a platter for Schneider as she sand wedges one down into the corner. Three and a half to go. Wisconsin, a team that checks in to tonight with a record of 25-7-4. A team that has lost 3 of its last 5 games coming in, all of those games to the #1 team in the country, the Ohio State Buckeyes, including in the WCH final face-off. There's a shot on Blair. She denies it and ties it up with just over 3 minutes to go.
Well, this is good news for Clarkson in the sense they finally will have an offensive zone face-off, and that'll be it for Zeglin here, at least for now. They pull her with 3:09 to go, so Clarkson not going to wait for a face-off victory here. It's now or never time. You need a goal, you need a second goal, and with 3:09 to go, time is certainly against you. Give yourself every second you can with as many players on the ice as you can.
Lonergan on the draw. It's won by Pettit, but it's muddled in the corner by the Golden Knights. Exactly what they wanted to do off the draw. This Clarkson team checks in with a record of 22-11-3, playing in the ECAC that owns 5 of the 11 draws into the NCAA tournament field this year. A deep conference. Lonergan zips one cross ice to Gosling. Back to Lonergan, diagonally shot, misfires from David. A golden opportunity. That one deflects into the air to the far boards.
That was a prime opportunity there for David. Gotta have those if you're Clarkson.
Wonderful block by Wheeler, getting down and dirty into the slot. She backhands one down into the opposite end of the ice. Wisconsin on a bit of a penalty kill type situation gladly takes some players off, and we've got a whistle, and Wynn seems to be banged up for Clarkson. And I think we might have a penalty situation coming up here for Wisconsin. So that's David on the misfire. And Wisconsin is heading off the ice. Maddie Wheeler on the power play. We've got matching penalties. Wynn is absolutely banged up, though, for Clarkson.
Yeah, I think she had the wind knocked out of her. You know, I think there was, and obviously this happened behind the play at the other end of the ice after the puck had been advanced up the ice. Lonergan now having a discussion with the official. We'll see how it gets scored here officially once we have the word from down there at the scorer's booth, but let's see if we can kind of do our own assessing here.
Just out of view for us.
So officially it goes Wheeler 2 minutes for high sticking and then Wynn for cross-checking.
And head coach Matt DeRosiers, you see him there with the purple button-up shirt and tie. Now a look at the bench for Wisconsin. It seems like Clarkson is trying to figure out, what's happening here. All right, so here's another look.
So that was the cross-check right there. And then I think there was a retaliation from Wheeler after the fact. I think the argument for Clarkson's probably that was a pretty weak cross-check, especially happening after the puck had been sent up the ice.
Now, the argument also for head coach Matt DeRosiers is, why is this face-off coming here? He wants an offensive zone face-off for Clarkson, which would allow them to pull their goalie. So for right now, Zeglin, it is not an empty net. Zeglin is in net. And an opportunity here, right in front. Shot saved by Blair, her best of the night, and a follow-up score! Nicole Gosling busts one through, the first tally of the night for Clarkson, and they're down just a goal.
Not so fast. This was a huge rebound that kicks all the way out to the top of the slot, and then coming crashing in, Nicole Gosling. Oh, just what the doctor ordered for Clarkson. With 2:01 to go, they've given themselves a chance.
We said you couldn't get two without getting the first. And now it's open ice situation for the final 2 minutes. The two penalties, they weren't matching minors. It's not 5-on-5. And so for Clarkson needing a goal, you'll take 4-on-4 action here.
Absolutely, especially if you can get down the other end of the ice again, get your goalie out of the game one more time here. I don't think she was even off the ice, Zeglin.
No, she was not. A turnover at the blue line, but poked right back by Gosling. After scoring the goal, she works possession back. Here goes Zeglin to the bench. Lonergan bounces one around the boards. Fluttered out to Lonergan, back along the boards, diagonally across, back to Gosling. The adrenaline of just scoring the goal keeps her out on the ice as Lonergan is pinned up against the glass. Now it's Gabrielle David. Close quarter passing. Lonergan bunts one closer to goal. Wisconsin with an open net. Do they strike cross ice? The puck stays in the offensive zone. No delayed offsides is called. Wisconsin looking for a home run pass. Watts along the boards. Can't get it, but she continues to dump further. 50 seconds remain for Clarkson with an empty net and a 5-on-4 advantage here. Into the zone. That's Cherkowski. Now along to Goodwin. A wrister right in on Blair, who got it in the midsection, but she wasn't so sure. There was a momentary flinch by Kennedy Blair, who hangs on.
And this has got some drama here. Another opportunity for Clarkson. Creeping in there was Hansen throwing one on. You said it, Blair had it, wasn't sure though. And oftentimes a goaltender will just stay put when you don't know where the puck is. You don't want to move and have it skirt into the net. Now this is going to get real crazy here, because in 21 seconds, there'll still be 9 seconds left on the clock. You're going to have more players coming on the ice. So lots of things to look out for here over the final 30 seconds.
But it is an empty net, and right now a 5-on-4. Most importantly for Clarkson, they win the draw. Gosling works it deeper. Wisconsin looks to clear the zone. They do. It's sent to goal by Drake, and she buries it. And with that, Wisconsin likely moving on to the quarterfinals on Saturday.
Well, Delaney Drake is going to hold up the finger to the mouth as if to say, quiet down, we still got this. The empty netter from the neutral zone, right on the money. Give Clarkson a lot of credit, Adam. They fought their tails off, especially here down the stretch. They made it a one-goal game with a couple minutes to go, gave themselves a chance. But unfortunately for the Golden Knights, it looks like they've run out of time as the Wisconsin Badgers lead 3-1. Again, we have a meeting amongst the minds here. Wonder what this could be about.
Just trying to make sure that players are where they're supposed to be, I suppose. For Delaney Drake.
Matt DeRocher is yelling out at the ice as well. He's asking for the official to come over and talk to him. Not really giving him much time of day on that discussion, surprisingly there.
For Delaney Drake, the best part about her goal is we saw her as the puck went in. She already had her back to the goal, had a little bit of Steph Curry in her, already running down court knowing the shot was good. Final 10 seconds of regulation. Drake possesses, and Wisconsin on to the quarterfinals. A heart-stopping final 2 minutes as Clarkson made a run, brought it back to within a goal. But it's the reigning national champs on to the next round.
Yeah, what a performance by the Badgers here tonight at Matthews Arena. They played their game. They were stifled for a while by this Clarkson team, this pesky Clarkson team that we knew was going to make things hard, and they did just that. And then, oh, by the way, they made things real interesting with 2 minutes to go, and the goal scored. But for Mark Johnson and his group, it's business as usual. There'll be another trip to the quarterfinals for them and a date with Northeastern, a rematch of last year's national championship game on deck for Saturday afternoon.
Here's a look at the final numbers. The number 5 team in the country, Wisconsin, knocks off Clarkson, the number 10 team in the country. Clarkson outshot Wisconsin 15-6 in the final period, doing everything they needed to, but just ran out of time, and then the empty netter was the nail in the coffin.
Yeah, you said it. They ran out of time. Clarkson had been able to do things really well again that they had done in that first period when they were having some success. Unfortunately for them, despite getting the goal on the board, they just ran out of room and ran out of time. And this Wisconsin team is one of those teams that if they get up on you, it's awfully hard to fight back against them, and that's exactly how it played out here this evening.
Incredible work for the Clarkson Golden Knights, and Amanda Zeglin in goal. She was spectacular at time for the Golden Knights, but Wisconsin, led by Kennedy Blair between the pipes, just a touch better, 2 goals better here tonight. 3-1 the final. Wisconsin moves on to take on the host, Northeastern Huskies, Saturday afternoon. For my partner, John Avino, and our entire NCAA.com crew, Adam Giardino signing off on Wisconsin to the quarterfinals. Have a good night, everybody.